Alright guys, welcome to this video. So let's start working on writing our code for sign up form, okay, or sign up fields, okay. So you guys must be familiar with form tag, okay. Now we're gonna validate that form using jQuery, so we don't need form tag, okay. We can directly write our input fields, okay, but you can use form tag if you want, but I don't do it. I just write input fields, okay. It's up to you, whatever you want to do, okay. So if you want to validate this form using PHP, you don't want to use jQuery, you don't want to make it asynchronous, you want to make it you want to validate it using PHP, like user clicks on submit button, page refreshes and validate the form and then display the error. If you want to do that, you need form tag, okay. That is important, but otherwise you don't need it if you want to do it using jQuery, okay. So if you are getting confused, don't worry, okay, just do what I'm doing, okay. So let's write our input tags. Input type is equal text, okay, and I'm gonna give it an ID of fname, that means first name, okay. So I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna duplicate it. Control D, okay. CTRL plus D is the short key for making the duplicate, okay. Or you can, otherwise you can just copy it, Control C and Control V paste, okay. I'm gonna duplicate it and I'm gonna name it L name, that means last name, okay. And the other one email, and this one password, okay. So after password we need gender, okay. So let me make it type of password. So we don't want to display the password, we want to make it, we want to show the dots instead of password, okay. So after the password we also need, oops, not here, okay. We also need what, we also need re-enter password, okay. So we want user to re-enter the password, okay. Re-password or re-enter password, whatever you want to call it, okay. All right, so after re-password we need radio buttons, okay, because we want to get the gender of our user, okay. So I'm gonna name it radio. Input type radio, and ID I'm gonna say let's say it male. First one is male and I'm gonna duplicate it. The second one is female, the girls, okay. And the last one is website. We also want user to enter his website, okay. It's, you don't need to validate this field, lost field, okay. If user don't have website, we don't want him to enter the website if he don't have, okay. Otherwise you can also validate it, okay. So it's up to you, okay. All right, so let's refresh our page and I'm gonna tell you this is gonna look absolutely bad, absolutely ugly, okay. So let's see this doesn't look cool at all. We don't know which field is which, and this is horizontal, this is look totally whatever you want to call it, okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give some names to these fields, okay, so we know what these names are, okay. So nowadays what programmers do, programmers use an attribute called placeholder, okay, and you can write the name of the field inside the placeholder attribute, okay. So I'm gonna do the same. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. You can also write the name of the field here, okay, and put a break tag. It's up to you, but I'm gonna write placeholder, okay, and that looks absolutely cool. Placeholder is equal to, and let me show you how this placeholder looks. See, this says first name, and when we write something it goes away. All right, this looks cool, okay. This is first name, let me copy it and paste it, and this is our last name, okay, paste it, and this is our email, okay, and this is our password, and this is our password again, okay. And okay, we don't need placeholder here. Okay, placeholder is not for radio fields. Okay, but let's try if it works or not. Okay, let's see. Oops, see, it doesn't work for these fields, it is only for other fields. Okay, so what we're gonna do with these, we will write the name here. Okay, just here. Okay, it will look good. All right, for website, website. Okay, it looks cool. Now you guys can see these are in horizontal line. Okay, we don't want that, it doesn't look good. So what we need to do, we need to put break tags. 2 break tags would be nice. Okay, okay, let's see, it looks good. So we need one more thing, the submit button, where user will be able to submit the form. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate it, input type submit, id is submit, btn means submit button. Okay, or you can also make the submit input type button, it's up to you. Okay, when I validate sign up form using jQuery, I always write the type button, and when I validate using PHP, I write submit. Okay, submit in PHP is important. Okay, but here it's not important, you can write button. Okay, so in button we also need to enter the value, and I'm gonna say not submit, I'm gonna say sign up. Okay, let's refresh and it will look good. See, no, it doesn't look good, we have to put some breaks here. I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna paste it. Okay, refresh. All right, now it look good. Okay, so now for gender we need to write here gender. Okay, because it doesn't make sense what this is. Okay, all right, here is our gender, and I'm gonna write, oops, right here, let's write male and female. Okay, male, and here I'm gonna write female. You can also write gender space male female and make the gender bold. Okay, but that will not look good. Okay, this looks good, but you can see there is a very minimum space here, so that's why it doesn't look good. We have to expand it a little bit. To do that, all you need to do is just write some non-breaking space. Okay, just copy it and paste it a couple of times, just refresh it. See, now there is a space, you can put as much space as you want. Okay, so now this looks absolutely amazing. Now one thing that I want to tell you here, just pay attention what I'm going to tell you here. Okay, see what happens if I select male, and after selecting male I thought, oops, I'm not male, I'm female, so I'm gonna select female. This is kind of funny. Okay, so I'm gonna select female, and see, both are selected. So we don't want that, we want user to select only one at a time. Okay, to do that, all you need to do is just give the names. I'm gonna give it the name of gender, and I'm gonna give the same name to this one, so it will become a radio group. Okay, so let's see what happens now. First I select female, and then I thought, oops, I'm not female, I'm male. This doesn't happen that much. Okay, I'm just kidding, but it's important. We don't want user to select both, we want user to select only one. Okay, see, now we can only select one. Now it looks good. So to do that, all you need to do is just give a tag name, oops, not tag, attribute. Give the attribute of name, gender, and give the same attribute to this one, gender. Okay, so it will become a radio group, and in the radio group we can only select one at a time. Okay, awesome. So now let me explain a little thing here, don't get confused. Okay, if you don't have any knowledge about PHP, don't get confused. I'm gonna say a little thing that is important here. Okay, when you validate your form using PHP, not jQuery, PHP, when user clicks submit, page reloads and error pops up on the page, if you do that way, in that case name is very important. We need to give name to all of these fields. Okay, name is very important in that case, because PHP grabs the values using this name attribute. Okay, but this course is not that one. This course is the validation using jQuery, not PHP. We will validate it using jQuery, and those validated values will be sent to the PHP page, and PHP just get those values and save them in the database. PHP will not validate those values. Okay, PHP will only save those in the database. jQuery will validate these, all of these. Okay, and jQuery does not need name attribute, PHP needs. Okay, so I hope you get the idea, but if you have any confusion, just start a discussion and keep watching these videos and everything will be explained. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you in the next video.